Hi, everyone. So my complex problem is the homelessness epidemic in the United States. Who am I? My name is Chase, and I'm a senior from New Canaan, Connecticut. It's about 45 minutes from New York City. I'm majoring in entrepreneurship and strategic communications. And the complex problem that I chose to analyze is homelessness in the United States. And I chose this topic because my family has an apartment in New York City. And we've always noticed a homeless population, but over the past few years, it seems like it's gotten more and more of people on every 10 or so feet or every block. It seems like they doubled, even multiplied. So the basics. Homelessness refers to the condition of individuals or families who lack a fixed or regular nighttime residence. Addressing this is very important because everyone deserves safe housing. It has a connection to crime, substance abuse, as well as mental health. It has a negative impact on public resources as well. Now, the target audience that I chose to address is nonprofits that currently affect and help homelessness. For example, here are a few of them: Habitat for Humanity, Coalition for the Homeless, Covenant House, National Alliance to End Homelessness, as well as the Salvation Army. So here are some current homelessness statistics. In 2022, counts of individuals, 421,392 people, and chronically homeless individuals, 127,768, reached record highs in the history of data collection. Unsheltered rates are also trending upward, impacting most racial, ethnic, and gender subgroups. According to the January 22 PIT, which stands for point in time count, 582,462 people were experiencing homelessness across America. Now, this amounts to around 18 out of every 10,000 people. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but when you put that together, it tends to grow pretty quickly. Now, 6% of veterans are considered homeless, and this was as of 2022. Now, 5% of unaccompanied youth under the age of 25 are considered homeless. This is from the same study in 2022. Now, here's my first demographic. This describes the overall types of people and people who are experiencing homelessness from years 2007 to 2022. Now, the farthest left figure shows the overall amount of people who have homelessness, which is we're just above 580,000. Now, you go to the right and it's showing really the breakdown of individuals. So you have 421,000 individuals who are just homeless themselves. However, then you have 106, just over 160,000 people who left their family, maybe a husband or wife, they became homeless. Now you have 120,000 chronically homeless individuals, and then rightmost you have veterans as well as the unaccompanied youth, which I just described. And this was all in the year of 2022. In the bottom, the pie charts basically show sheltered versus unsheltered. Now, this is the second demographic. This basically breaks down male versus female. Male obviously is about 21.5 versus the females who are 13.3. And this was a rate per 10,000 people. This also took place in 2022. So now the cause of homelessness. Obviously, there's no one simple reason to why somebody might become homeless, but there are a few main reasons. Beginning with poverty and unemployment, maybe it's losing your job, losing your house, something as simple as that. Mental health issues and substance abuse, affordable housing and outpacing rents that outpace wages. I mean, with inflation in today's world, we see it all the time. And then domestic violence as well as family breakdown is also another top reason for causes of homelessness. So now solutions. Obviously, none of these solutions are going to solve homelessness as a whole overnight. However, these are a few solutions which I've found and want to address. So, according to the United States Interagency Council on Homelessness, we need to encourage cooperation and foster different partnerships between government agencies, nonprofits, and private sector. So it's not just going to be nonprofits doing the work, but everybody as a whole needs to join. Then also we need to provide comprehensive support, including job training and mental health services. We all know how important mental health is in our world. Then our second solutions, the second slide of solutions are, according to strategies for solving homelessness in New York City and across the United States, permanent supportive housing must be implemented. Then in a recent study of homelessness, Californians by Cal Matters, 70% said a monthly rent subsidy of $300 to $500 would have kept them from becoming homeless, while 82% believed an on-time payment of between $5,000 to $10,000 would have worked. So we're really not talking much here. And then according to the National Alliance to End Homelessness, the housing first approach is effective as it provides housing first. Basically, this prioritizes providing stable housing as the first step when one deals with attending. Then one would tend to address their substance abuse or finding a job. So basically, getting a roof over your head is the first priority and having somewhere to sleep at night. There have been success stories and positive outcomes from this method for sure. So now as we wrap up, basically, we all know that there's a need to help the homeless. Now, we know it's not going to happen overnight, and we know it's not just going to happen from the government themselves, and we know it's not going to happen from nonprofits themselves. We all need to work as a whole to make this happen, and it's not just going to take a week, a month, it's going to take years. But if we lay down the law and we all try to work by the same solutions, then we'll be in the right direction. And as a result, it's a collective effort and action to address homelessness. It's not a single or sole action. Now, here is my work cited, and thank you for listening to my presentation. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks.